All right, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom and salute to the hopefully elect. So this video is going to be about this picture that you see on the screen. Actually, this is a clip that I snapshotted of this channel. I forgot the name of the channel, but he does great videos or whatever. I think it's called the Family TV, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Family TV. So, but it kind of got to me in the spirit about this feminist agenda, and that's the first thing that I caught when I saw this snapshot, because in this country, right, the elite's main objective is to uplift the woman over the man, and this is no secret. It's multiple videos on it, multiple information that's brought out, so it's not a secret and it's not a conspiracy anymore. But this is just another way of this is just pumping up the black woman even more, and they're already narcissists and conceited already. So you read the screen, it says 20-year-old makes history, and every time I see first black, come on now, that's some propaganda. The first black judge, the first black woman judge. 27-year-old makes history as first black female pilot to fly a Boeing 77 for Air Canada, Zoe Williams. So what you think that's on? I mean, okay, that's good in a way, but all it is just steady uplifting the woman. And that brings when you do that, you make women proud, right? And so that's why now these days all the men are going overseas and looking elsewhere, because their agenda is working. And a lot of these women, it's a lot of videos on these women had bought what the serpent sold them. And the serpent is the so-called white man, the career woman. They finding out that it's not good for them, because all Esau doing is just downing the men, right, and uplifting the women. And they finding out that they're more depressed. They're taking more anxiety pills, because that's not in their nature. It's not in a woman's nature to do what men do, And I like accomplishments from our people, but not out of order ones, And that's according to the scriptures, So what you think that's going to do with this female? She's going to look at it like, oh man, I don't have to say much. Kevin Samuels, for a perfect example, These women start to get more career driven. All it is pushing them away from, interacting with their man, the natural use of things, So let's go ahead and get the scriptures, because, that's the first thing I saw with this picture. I'm like, some more uplifting the woman. Didn't you Jakes had enough? There's plenty of examples of when you uplift the woman over the man, they turn into rotten, spoiled brats. And they end up not getting married, because she gonna figure that since she drive a Boeing 777, now she's gonna figure that she need a guy that drives a Boeing 20, 20, 20, 20. You know, that's how women are. They're they're carnal. But on a bright side of things, we got some righteous women as well. You know, because a lot of women go and get saved. It talks about the elect lady. You know, so that's all. We're not when you building a foundation, you got to break it down first. But then you don't just leave it broken down. You rebuild it. So when we tell these women the truth, we're really breaking down that old foundation. But then we also got to build it back up, you know. And that's why I got some scriptures lined up that I'm gonna read. Matter of fact, let's go to John 1:1 first, and it talks about the elect lady. Let's get the blue letter. All right, we in the blue letter right now. This phone is acting so slow right now. So let's get John chapter 1 and verse 1. Is that it? 2 John, I'm sorry. 2 John 1:1. And it says, the elder unto the elect lady and her children, whom I love in the truth. And not only, but also all they that have known the truth. So Yahweh Shai got a specific women and her children, and men and women, some more men and women that he loves, that are going to be of the righteous elect number that's going to be saved out of this hell, you know. So yeah, so it's going to be women saved. So the next scripture we're going to go to is Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah 31:22. And it says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? Who's the backsliding daughter? The so-called black woman, Hispanic, Native American woman, the Israelite woman. It says, for the Lord have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And that's happening right now. These women are getting jobs. I remember back in the day, the guys used to have all the nice cars, the big cars. Now these days, all the women have the nice cars, more than so are the men. You still got men that got, more jobs and all that. I mean, higher jobs, but it's more women now these days. But they're more miserable. You see, that's out of order. It's upside down. It shouldn't be that way. See, that's why the women are more depressed than anything. You know, I'm getting off of work, and these women, they're out of order completely. I'm getting off of work. I'm trying to get in the left lane, and I see this old demonic black woman. Instead of her letting me over, or instead of her just going on about, she going to stop, roll down a window, and fuss like these women are out of touch with reality. I mean, don't she know that I'm a grown ass man? If we were in a match, I would destroy her. But in Babylon, they got the police behind them. They got the simps behind them. So their lack of accountability is through the roof. So she's fussing at me like I'm some kid or something, So I threw up a curse on that black demonic demon. And Lord willing, he destroyed her ass, Because that's what we got to do. We got to be learn how to be spiritual. And I'm not saying don't defend yourself, but we got to be more spiritual out in this world, because that's all that was. That was demons. I saw the demons coming through her when she was talking. Oh, black demon, But let's go ahead. Next scripture that I got is Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 30, right? And it says, and when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thy clothest thyself with crimson, though thy deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thy rentest thy face with painting, that's all that makeup that these women be putting on. It says, in vain shalt thou make thyself fair. Thy lovers will despise thee. They will seek thy life. And that's what you got going on. You got a lot of white men killing a lot of black women now these days, because they're turning on Eve. and they didn't do it so much yet in large numbers, but it's going to happen. The big meltdown is coming. Like Heather Samuel said, winter is coming. And we're just warning you. We're just warning you. Don't hate the messenger. It's coming. It's coming. So I ain't gonna go too long. Let's get Proverbs, because I had some more scriptures. Hold on. All right, it says Proverbs 12:4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is a root rottenness to his bones. See, so you could be either a crown to your husband, or you could be a rotten, and that's what that black demon that I saw, that was a rotten. Whoever her husband is, I guarantee you she ain't married. I guarantee you. And if she is, she probably got some baby daddy sent Pookie somewhere that's following her orders or whatever. And these women are wicked, man. And they're going to get destroyed. The Lord going to straight destroy you. I threw up a curse on her. So a virtuous woman is a crown to her husband. And we're going to get that in the kingdom, brothers. And over it this way too, Proverbs, I'm going to go to one more. Proverbs 31:10. I ain't want to make this too long. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Right. So now these days, who can find a virtuous woman? Now these days, they listening to Sexy Red, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. They listening to these women, and these women straight up telling you to fuck the black man. So the majority of these women are through, and it says it in the scriptures. It says her price is far above rubies. So basically, it's not out now. There's some righteous women, like I read before prior. It's some women set aside that Yahweh Shai is going to save out of this mess. But the majority of these women are going to be destroyed because they're all about their career. They got their cars. A lot of these chicks got trucks. 2017, 18, 2022, 20, 23, 24 trucks. They got their trucks, their jobs. So what you going to tell them? They got Esau gave them apartments, and they got their checks. They spend it. They spending. Some of them making $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, and some of them more than that. So what you going to tell these? They ain't trying to hear you. The only way they going to hear is when the Lord take them goodies away. But he going to do it through Esau. Esau going to cut them off, and then that's when the humbleness going to come. But right now, you can't tell these women nothing because everything going their way. So the best thing to do is to rely on the Lord. This truth got to be our woman. So Lord, when this is edifying. Till again, shalom.